you for today's Nithyananda Yoga. Let's first start by invoking the grace and presence of our beloved Swamiji by chanting the Sadguru Vandanam. Nithyanandam Paramasukadam Kevalam Jnanamurtim Dvandvatitam Gagana Sadusham Tattvamasyaadilakshyam Ekam Nityam Vimalamachalam Sarvadi Sakshibhutam Bhavatitam Trigunarahitam Sadgurum Tam Namami. The next is the chanting of the Shiva Mula Mantra. We request all the participants now to please chant the Shiva Mula Mantra, which is Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. The Acharya is going to be chanting it out loud. Because all of you to please chant it internally within yourself. Om Ham Haum Shivaya Namaha. 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 The next is the Tattva Chavana, the ritualistic cleansing. I now request all the participants and all the live viewers to please have your Pachapantram ready with some fresh water. Now, keep your right hand in the Gokarna Mudra, bend your index finger and cupping your palms. Pour some water in the center of your palm. Sip the water 3 times as we chant the mantra. Swada is chanted. Om Atmatattvam Shodhayami Swada. Om Vidyatattvam Shodhayami Swada. Om Shivatattvam Shodhayami Swada. Please wash your hands with water from the Panchapatram. Now, with the base of your right hand thumb, move the hand from right to the left of your lips twice as we chant the mantra. Om Ham Hridaya Namaha. Wash your hands with water from the Panchapatram. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring finger touch above your upper lips and below the lower lips. Wash your hand with the water from the Panchapatram. Now, with the tips of your right hand, index, middle, and ring finger touch above your upper lips. Unite your right nostril, left nostril. With the tips of your right hand, ring finger, and thumb join together. Touch your right eye, right ear, and your left ear. Wash your right hand with the water from the Panchapatram. Now, with the base of your right hand, thumb, and middle finger, touch your navel, right chest, left chest. With the right hand fingertips together, touch the top of the head, right shoulder, left shoulder, and your heart center. The next is the Sankalpa. Because all the participants, please clasp your right hand above your left hand and keeping both the hands on your right thigh. I request all of you to take few minutes. Now it's your time to consciously design what is it that you want to manifest today. You're here with the best time, best space, best place, best activity all of you doing at this morning. everything the best. So, what is the best that you want to manifest today? What's the breakthrough that you want to have today from today's Nithyananda Yoga? Take few minutes to consciously visualize it. Be in detail as much as possible. As all of you doing this, we will be chanting the Sankalpa mantra. भवोपात समस्त दुरिताक्षय द्वारा भगवत श्री नित्यानंद परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम श्री नित्यानंदेश्वरी परम शिव शक्ति समेत श्री नित्यानंदेश्वर परम शिव प्रीत्यर्थम च अद्य पूर्वोक्त एवं गुण विशेषेण विशिष्टाया अस्यां शिवदितौ पूर्ण आरोग्ययुक्त दृढ़गात्र यौगिक शरीर सिद्ध्यर्थम परम शिव शक्ति आविष्करणार्थम नित्यानंद योगाभ्यासं करिष्ये. Now move your Panchapatas aside. A quick disclaimer before we enter into today's Nithyananda Yoga. All teachings and instructions given during Nithyananda Yoga are only for general wellness and educational purposes only. They are not to be taken as or used as a replacement for any professional medical advice, diagnosis, or treatment. If you have any known health condition, illnesses, injuries, or diseases, please consult your doctor, your uh, medical health professional before participating in the Nithyananda Yoga. At all times, please follow the advice and guidance of your medical health professional. If during the practice of the Nithyananda Yoga, you feel tired, ill, dizzy, weak, or even uncomfortable, please immediately restrain yourself from doing the yoga and take some rest. Once you are fully recovered and feel stable, you may continue the practice of the Nithyananda Yoga if appropriate. During the Nithyananda Yoga, please remain aware and in complete listening with your body's limits. Do not exceed your body's limits and capacities as we understand and recognize that each and every single one of the participant individual's body functions differently and uniquely. It is important to understand, respect, and remain in complete awareness of your own body's limits and capacities and others as well while you're practicing the Nithyananda Yoga. So, with that said, let's now enter into today's session. The whole sequence, right? So, the whole 1,000 asanas split into 5 phases, and each 5 phases have 2 sections in it. So, all of you are going to be looking at the second section of the first section of the Nithyananda Yoga, which is Savitri Asana. All of you are going to be looking the asanas from 200 to 201 and 300. Okay. So the first asana of this beautiful sequence is Savitri Asana. In Savitri Asana, what you're going to be doing, sit with your left leg at your perineum and your right leg is placed on top of the left. Sit in this position. Place your palms on the respective knees in the Shambhu Mudra. Keep with your head, neck and spine in a straight line. Clench the brain floor Mula Bandha. Gaze at the third eye. Visualize Goddess Savitri radiant, steadfast, illuminating awareness with brilliance of the sun. Gaze at it your eye. Repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshwaram in throat center in Savitri Asana. जीवना पगमोली पगतरी की वाहिल कोर परिमूल द्वारिते के वैसे दावाप की येदी योनी स्थान का तीरा के पल जीवनी जंगा माहिली कार्य लगावे. Now, in the same position, entering into Vajrasana Chatur. Can I request all participants now to please take few minutes? Just do it once. Roll out your shoulders back. Just once. Yeah. That's great. That will actually help you to keep your back straight. See, one thing I would like to tell for all the participants, doing the yoga, keep your back straight. When you keep your back straight first, the Kundalini energy, which is there in each and every one of you, gets awakened and it goes all the way to your Sahasrara Chakra, which is good for you at the end of the day. When you start expressing health, you start manifesting health, wealth, leadership, all the things which you want to manifest in your life will start manifesting. Second, when you keep your back straight, your chest opens up. You feel confident. You feel happy. You feel you're expanding when you're doing the yoga. So always remember to keep your back straight, even during the sessions also. Just try to keep your back straight. You'll actually be more listening to the session. You'll be more attentive. You'll be able to grasp more. Yes. So in Vajrasana Chatur, keeping your legs in your hands in the same position, you're going to be engaging the Uddiyana Bandha, where you pull your stomach in and up, gaze at your nose, visualize yourself as the indestructible weapon of Indra, the Vajra, the most powerful weapon, the thunderbolt, in your inner space in Vajrasana Chatur. सव्येन कन्दं प्रपीत्य च अन्यं पादं तु लिङ्गोपरि निक्षिपेत् वज्रं सदा प्रणज्यते सिद्धं ग्रीवातनो मस्तका समस्तशास्त्रम्. Now, entering into Siddhasana Trini, the same position, you're going to be switching the gaze through your third eye and you're going to be obtaining, you're going to be engaging the Mahamudra Bandha. First, clench your perineum floor in the Mula Bandha. Second, pull your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Third, tuck the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. Doing all these three bandhas together performs the Mahamudra Bandha. Gaze at your third eye. Visualize yourself as the Siddha Purusha in Siddhasana Trini. अतः भाषमाना प्रयोग अतः सिद्धासनम योनिष्ठान कामधीमूले गतीतां संपीय गुल्पत्तरम मेदोपरि अतः सविदा शिवकं कृत्वा हृदि स्थापितम्. Now entering into Brahmasana. In Brahmasana, now keeping your legs in same position, you're going to be placing your hands one on top of each other on top of your right knee. Placing it on your right knee. Gaze at your nose. You will be engaging in Mahamudra Bandha first. Pulling your stomach up, clenching the perineum floor in the Mula Bandha. Second, pulling your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha. Third, tucking the chin to the chest in the Jalandhara Bandha. All these three bandhas together, doing these three bandhas together makes the Mahamudra Bandha. Repeat the japa Om Nithyananda Parameshivam in throat center in Brahmasana. Padmam Brahmam Siddhasanam Sastikam Vajrasanam Bhadrakonam Bhadrapitam Mulabhandam Tataivacha. Now, entering into the next asana, which is Muktasana Dve. Now, you're going to be placing your hands on your respective knees in Shambhala Mudra. Keep your legs in same position. You're going to be engaging your Samana Kumbhaka. Inhale. Visualizing the fire in your stomach is raising up along with your spine. Look forward. Clench the peripheral Molabandha. Visualize you being liberated by Swamiji. You're in a space in Muktasana Dve. Muktasane sthito yogi mudram sandhaya shambhavi shriya dakshine karne nadamastan tamedake. Now, in the same position, entering into Valmikasana, you're going to be bringing your hands in the Bindu Mudra with the index and middle finger together. Place it on top of respective knees in the Bindu Mudra. Gaze at your third eye. You're going to be clenching the peripheral Mulabandha, visualizing yourself, the one as Maharishi Valmiki, the one who has authored the Ramayana, the account of Bhagavan Sri Rama's life. In Valmikasana, Besai kari dava pagaki pagatali yegi barila panarishi moli jimani pashit lagave. Now, entering into the next asana, which is Gorak Anjali Asana. Now, you're going to be giving your feet flat on the mat, raising your knees up, coming to a squatting position. You're going to be placing your hands underneath the thighs in your calves and interlacing your hands in front of your navel in the Parashamudra. You're now going to be engaging the Jiva Chalakumbhaka, which is you're going to be bringing awareness within yourself without blinking your eyes. Even though things are happening outside of you, you're just going to be remain untouched and remain complete awareness within yourself. In Jiva Chalakumbhaka, you're going to be clenching the peripheral Molabandha. Look forward. Visualize the great sage Goraknatha in your inner space in Gorak Anjali Asana. प्रथम ही उभय होय बहुरी नेचो पुरी होय दो बुकरा दो भुजंगा मादीनी की विधि पहुंचे. Yes. Now, relax yourself. Remain in the same position in Kanchasana. In Kanchasana, you are relaxing your hands underneath from your thighs and your calves, and you're going to be clasping your hands behind you, basically under your buttocks. Yes. In the Paramashiva, clench the peripheral Molabandha, look forward. So if you're not able to keep your feet flat, you can come on your toes, no problem. If you're not able to keep your feet flat, you can come on your toes. Visualize yourself as visualizing yourself in the specifically chosen posture, which gives you liberation, focus. In Kanchasana, Uru Madhyadhasto Nivashya Nitambandritva Paratala Borum Avastabhitishtet Kanchasanam Bhavati. Now, you're going to be interlacing, you're going to be wrapping your hands around the legs and clasping your hands behind the back in Bhairuvasana. Gaze at your nose. Switch gaze at your nose. Visualize Bhagavan Kalabhairava. Mahakalabhairava in your inner space in Bhairuvasana. Devu Padaki Taliki Malikor Vilahi Para Ukurima Devase Damyeri Yonishtarashe. Now, entering into Varahasana, continue to sit in a squatting position. You're going to be raising keep your hands together in Namaskar Mudra and raising all the way, placing it behind your back. Gaze at your nose, clench the pelvic floor, Mola Bandha. You're going to be engaging in Jiva Achala Kumbhaka. Inhale, visualizing that all the prana, the life energy which you just inhale, is going to the various different parts of your body. It's going through all the parts of your body in Varahasana. Visualize yourself as a boar in Varahasana. पद्धति की मालिक और मिलाई पना उकर वैसे येरी मूलद्वारी नीचे राशे जंग चीत अंगुलचारी यंत्र. Now entering into Prishtasana. Now you're going to be placing your hands at your feet and you're going to be raising yourself up where your hips and your thighs are in a, sorry, your hips and your knees are in a straight line. Yes, you're going to be raising up yourself, coming to a position where your hips and your knees are in a straight line. They're in the same position. Placing your hands at your feet in the Paramashiva. Look forward, clench the pelvic floor, Mola Bandha in Prishtasana. अतः उत्तासना नानी पाष्टी द्वय सम्मील्य स्थित्वा नितंबं जानु प्रदेशे आनीय पृष्ठेत पृष्ठासनं भवति. Now, placing your hands firmly on the mat, you're going to be bringing your knee to your arm. So you're going to be resting your knee to the side of your arm. Lean yourself forward, lifting your legs up, balancing the posture in Bakasana. Can I request all the participants to please give it a try? Place your hands firmly on the mat. Bring your knee at your arms. Bring your knee at this side of your arm. Lean yourself forward. Lift one leg at a time. Yes, that's beautiful. In Bakasana, look down. Visualizing yourself as a crane in Bakasana. हस्ताभ्यामवृष्टप्य जानत्वं नाभो सम्मीलय जंगारिणी संस्थापितिष्ठेत बकासनं भवति. Okay, now entering into Shushtanga Kapalayasana. Now placing your hands and your head in a tripod position, lifting your legs up in the air, bring your legs in a Padmasana position in Shushtanga Kapalayasana. Yes. Can I request all the participants please do it? In Shushtanga Kapalayasana, placing your hands. Okay. So what all of you going to do? Okay, we'll be guiding you step by step how to do it. First, place your head on your mat. Okay? Place your head on the mat, and in front of your head, you're going to be placing your hands in a tripod position, a triangle position. And then you're going to be lifting your hips up, tucking your toes, walk your feet forward. Walk your feet forward. Here, because all of you at least come to this position. Yes. Once you feel, at one point, you'll feel a position where your back is straight, your legs are naturally lifting from the mat. Slowly lift your legs up from the mat. And keep your legs straight. Once you find the balance, bring your leg into a Padmasana position. Yes. In Shushtanga Kapalayasana, clench the peripheral molar bandha, gaze at your nose. Visualizing your head like a fortress, unshakable, safeguarding awareness and consciousness. In Shushtanga Kapalayasana, you can all of you do this asana with a partner or even with the support of a wall as well. Yes. In Shushtanga Kapalayasana, Asana Kavagana Kapala Acho Hoyi. Come on, Erica's all the participants give it a try. Come on, come on. Because all of you to do. Yes, that's beautiful. Okay. Entering the next asana, which is Guptasanam. Yes. Even in Tirunnamalai also, because all the participants in Tirunnamalai, please do. Take the support of your wall also. You can lean your back against the wall. The wall can be a good support for you. Or your partner can support you in lifting your legs and holding you and balancing you. Yes. So what the partner can do? So how your partner is going to be supporting you is your partner is going to be holding at your back. Your partner is going to be supporting at your back. Yes. Supporting your back so that you find balance, so that you feel stable, You feel as someone is at the support you like a wall. And then bring your legs into the Padmasana. Yes. Yes, that's beautiful. Okay. That's beautiful. That's great. Okay. It's so nice to see how all of you are attempting the asana by yourself. That's nice. Now, entering into a counter pose in Guptasanam. Sit on your sitting bones where your knees are together. Sit on the ground. Placing your hands on the respective knees in the Shambhu Mudra. Clench the peripheral molar bandha. Gaze at your nose. Visualizing yourself seated in a secret seat. In a secretive seat. In Guptasana. Guptasana. जालो भोरन्तरे पादो कृत्वा पादौ च गोपयेत् पादोपरि च संस्थाप्य गुदं गुप्तासनं विदुः. Okay. Now, raise yourself up. You will be entering into a very beautiful asana, which is Dhruvasana. So let's just start doing this asana with our right leg. So what all of you are going to do, place your left feet firmly on the mat. You will be holding on to the big toes of your right leg. And you're going to be rotating in this. Yes. So you're going to be rotating clockwise manner. Yes. Not the clock this side. Yes. In Dhruvasana. Visualizing yourself as the radiant pole star. In Dhruvasana. एकेन हस्तेनन्दरूपस एकस्य पादस्यागं धृत्वा इतपादितं भूमौ निधाय त्रयया भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं ध्रुवासनं भवति. See, there's two ways where all of you can do this asana. One, slowly, steadily, beautifully you can move it. Where nicely, gracefully, your leg turns. This is one way of doing. Or the other way is doing where you jump, The jump gives you the momentum for you to turn. So this way also you can do. Yes. But try to keep your legs straight. Yes, in Dhruvasana. Other side. Yeah, I finished it. The second one, the other side. The other side? The left side. Okay. So are we all now ready for the next side? Now we're doing this on the left side as well. Come on, let's all hold on to your left toes. 3, 2, 1. Let's all turn. In Dhruvasana on the left side. एकेन हस्तेनन्दरूपस एकस्य पादस्यागं धृत्वा इतरपादतलं भूमौ निधाय त्वया भ्रमणं कर्तव्यं ध्रुवासनं भवति. Okay. I know that is very interesting asana all of us just had. But now, all of you are going to be entering into an advanced asana. So I request all of you to please kindly have a look first. Okay? Kindly have a look. Acharya is going to be demonstrating. Then we are going to be guiding all of you. So this is the Trivikramasana. Come on, you can do it, Vinyana. Okay, enough. Yes. This is Trivikramasana. Are all of us ready for it? Yes. Okay. See, first what you're going to do, bring one leg. Okay, start with that. Let's start with that right. Now you're going to be bringing your right leg all behind your neck. Your partner, you know what your partner can do? Your partner is going to be supporting you from the back. So you feel stable. When someone is there to support you to lower back, you naturally feel okay, you have the confidence, you feel stable, you get the grip. So hold your partner's back. If you're having a partner, request all of you to please do the asana with a partner. Or take a support of a wall also. Whichever way is fine. What you're going to be doing, first, put the leg behind the neck. That's all. Yes. Try to do at least that. By trying to put your leg behind your neck. Yes. Yes. In Trivikramasana, visualizing Mahavishnu in your inner space. Ekena padana stathavyam uthathavyam Thanavatram bhavati punapu utatavyam asi tattvam iti Trivikramasana bhavati. Okay. Now let's repeat the same asana on the other side. Come on. If you do it on the right side alone, it's not enough. You need to have the balance. So you need to do it on the left side also. So let's all do it on the left side as well. Bring your left foot behind your ear. Trivikramasana on the other side. See, even if you're not able to sit down, no problem. At least try to bring the leg behind the neck. That's all. Come to that level at least. Yes. Trivikramasana. Vivayam paransim stapya sthathavyam uthathavyam iti uttanottanam bhavati. Okay. Now entering the next asana, which is Vrikshasana Dve. This is actually a very simple asana. It's an advanced asana, but it's very simple. It's a handstand. What all of you are going to be doing, all of you are going to be balancing on your hands. So all of you are going to be doing this asana, okay? It's very simple. It's very simple, I'm telling you. So first, we're going to be guiding all of you how to do this, okay? First thing, have a partner or a wall. Second thing, I request all of you now, place your hands firmly on the mat. Spread your fingers wide apart. Don't close it. Spread your fingers, open your fingers wide apart. Nicely widen. And then place it firmly on the mat. This whole thing should be only your shoulder width apart, not more than that only. Now, once your hands firmly on the mat, for this particular asana, you're going to be looking between your hands. And then kick your leg up and you'll feel the balance. You'll find a balance. Yes. In Vrikshasana, visualizing yourself as a mighty tree. Clench the peripheral Mulabandha. Look forward. Those are the participants, those are the female participants, if you're in a menstruation cycle, your monthly cycle, please do not continue in this asana. In Vrikshasana, Sapta Chakrakshalinaya, Vrikshasana Sheshikan, Jananendradhyaya, Konavedan Samabdiseti. Now, in the same position, gaze at the Terai in Shubhavasana. देवो पद जो ही माही गोल पर मिलाई उदो हो ही देव हाथ जोड़ी संबर करे आग साध शिव सूद पसरे. Yes. Yes, that's beautiful. See, all of you beautifully doing the asana. Okay. Okay. Now, entering into the next asana, which is Matsyasana. Are you all ready for a bit of workout? Yes? Nithyananda. Okay. See, Nithyananda Yoga is not just for flexibility, it also gives strength. It gives what is needed for your body. Okay? So now, I request all the participants, please come to your plank position. Please come to your plank position. Please come to the plank position. Nithyanandam. Please come to the plank position. What you're going to be doing, you're all of you going similar to the push-ups. Okay? So all of you going to be doing the Matsyasana similar to the push-ups. In Matsyasana, they visualizing yourself as a fish. Clench the peripheral Mulabandha in Matsyasana. Okay? Let's all do 10 together. 3, 2, 1, start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, that's beautiful. Matsyasana. Nujjam shayanam kurpuro pashvabhagya modak kritya hastatalabhyam bhumim avastabhya varam varam udanam kuryat matsyasanam bhavati. Okay. Now, enter into Sarpasana. Lay down on your stomach. Now, lay down on your stomach. You will be placing your hands at your respective hips. And you're going to be lifting your chest up slightly and moving to your side, to your right and to your left. moving like a snake. Yes. Visualizing yourself as a snake. Clenching the pain floor Molabanda. Look forward. Engage in Sajakumbhaka in Sarpasana. लज्जाशयनं कृत्वा हस्तानि तम्बं संस्थाप्य पादौ दिगीकृत्य समीलयन् उरसा गत्वा सर्पासनं भवति. Okay, now you're going to be bending your elbows, resting your chin on your palms in Niralambanasana. Keeping your hands in the Padma Mudra. Inhale, hold your breath inside as long as possible. And you exhale in Sahajakumbhaka, in Niralambanasana. Karabhram pankajam kritva tishte koparaya shuddhihi mukhamunnavunannacche niralambanamasanam niralambana yogi syat niralambanamasanam niralambanata dhyanam niralambanamasanam. Okay. Now, entering the next asana, which is Chakrasana. In Chakrasana, what all of you are going to do, placing your hands firmly on the mat. Place your hands firmly on the mat, lifting your back straight. And you're going to be bending your leg. Your toes are touching your head. It's almost touching your head in Chakrasana. Visualizing yourself as an umbrella. Clenching the perineal floor Lavanda in Chakrasana. See, okay, there's one tip for all the participants. What all of you can do, split your knees. When you're splitting your knees, your toes, your legs tend to go more in. Yes, split out your knees. Yes. Yes, that's great. In Chakrasana. Visualizing yourself as an umbrella in Chakrasana. Ardhyasana sthitva hastatala abhyam bol ashtabhya niyat Chakrasanam bhavati. Okay, now coming into a counter pose. Sit on your sitting bones. Keep your knees together. Bring your forehead to the ground and stretching your hands in front of your Shabri Mudra in Vajrasana Trini. Clench the pelvic floor, Molabandha. Gaze at your nose. In Vajrasana Trini. Idani Garbhinam Yoga Bhasa Yatha Laghu Chikapashavalabhaya Prochate Praktinetati. Now, tuck the toes, raise your hips up, and you're now going to be switching your hands, placing the hands firmly on the mat in Meshasana. Visualizing yourself as a powerful ram. Clench the pelvic Molabandha in Meshasana. Gajasasam ekekam paham bhumo tadayet Meshasanam bhavati. Of course, be careful not to hurt your hand. Okay. Now, entering into Ajasana. Ajasana, this is a dynamic posture. In Ajasana, what you're going to do, you're going to be kicking your legs up, and when your legs are going up, you're going to be bringing your forehead to the ground. Yes. In Ajasana, this is a dynamic posture. All of you can do it. It's simple, it's easy. In Ajasana. Yes. See, the tip over here is, as you kick your leg up, you need to bring your forehead down. That's all. It's a dynamic, it's like a wave. Yes. Clenching the pelvic Molabandha, maintaining the Sajakumbhaka in Ajasana. Visualizing yourself as a goat. Yes. See, I see that all of you are kicking your legs up. That's great. But also one more thing. When you kick your leg up, you're going to be bending. Literally, you need to bring your forehead in. You need to bend yourself forward. Yes. In Ajasana. Gajasisam Shito Padadev Antrikale Kritanasa Kena Bhuvis Vishet Ajasanam Bhavati. Okay. Now entering into Dhalantarasana. Sit on your heels with your knees together in front of you. Placing your hands in respective knees in Shambhu Mudra. Clenching your belly from Mulavanta, gaze at your nose. You're going to engage in the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhale. Slightly contracting your throat. Exhale. Producing the sound of an ocean. Inhale. Contract your throat. Exhale. Producing the sound of an ocean in Dhanantarasana. Visualizing yourself as Dhanvantari, the divine physician, in Dhanantarasana. Purava हाथ की काकसी से तना शरा मोदी पगाक की आग गोलियागी मेघ लगा गई. Now entering the next asana, which is Angamottanam. This is going to be giving a nice stretch for your shoulders and your chest. What you are doing? Interlacing your fingers at the back in the Parishamudra, and you're going to be rotating. You're going to be switching, moving from your right to your left. As you're going down, you're going to be bringing your nicely, stretching your hands up and come up. This is a dynamic asana in Angamottanam. Clenching the pelvic floor molar bandha. Visualize yourself the extended limbs, which has immense flexibility in Angamottanam. Hastiyor Angali Badva, Hastiyor Madhyat, Sarvangal Nishkashayit Tishteti, Angamottanam Bhavati. Then you're going to be sitting on the ground. Bring your heels to the opposite of, bring your heels to the side of your hips. Sit on the ground. And you're going to be engaging Mola Bandha, clenching the peripheral Mola Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Placing your hands in respect to nation Shambhu Mudra. Visualizing yourself as an eagle. In Garudasana Chatwari. Jango Rabhyam Pidya Stirkaya Janana Jano Bari Karabhyanda Garudasana Muchite. Now entering into Ananda Mandirasana. Sit on the soles of your feet. Sit on the soles of your feet, spreading your knees wide apart. You're going to be placing your hands, you're going to be holding on to your respective ankles. Hold on to your respective ankles. Gaze after third eye. Engage the Ujjayi Kumbhaka. Inhale. Hold a breath. Exhale. Producing the sound of an ocean. And Ananda Mandirasana. Adavakshe Veeranatha Ananda Mandirasanam Yakritva Amaro Dhiro Bhavatyeva Sadakaha. Now in the same position, entering into Mandukasana Dve. You're going to engage your legs in your hands in the same position. You're going to engage in the Mandaki Mudra, which is you're slightly going to be moving the tongue inwards. Yes. In the Mandaki Mudra, you will be pulling your stomach in and up in the Uddiyana Bandha, visualizing yourself as a frog in Mandukasana Dve. Rishtam Sampira Golpabhyan Janvange Saryakritihi Hasto Padatale Kshipto Mandukam Padadosharate. Now, entering into Narasimhasana. Now, tuck the toes, sit on your heels. Tuck the toes, sit on your heels, knees on the ground. Placing your hands on the mat in the Shambhu Mudra, nicely spread wide apart. Gaze at your nose. Inhale. Exhale, sticking your tongue out. Visualizing yourself as Narasimha in your inner space in Narasimhasana. अतः नरसिंहासना बहुपरापालिवेसी येदी मुलरागोड़ा निवेसे शमशीर मीका देरावे नासा अग्रदृष्टि को ल्यावे. Okay. Now, in the same position, entering into Vishrikasana. In Vishrikasana, you're going to be placing your thumbs under your upper palate. Placing your thumb under your upper palate and closing the four fingers or closing the four nose with the four fingers. This is the Vishrika Kumbhaka. Clench the peripheral molar bandha, gaze at your nose, visualizing yourself as Devi, Paramashiva Shakti. In Vishrikasana. दो प्रकार की ये जोई गोरा परमान पुरी होई गोरा जग अदर कर राखे आरे वायु से विदा के. Now, entering into next asana, this is actually a very nice, beautiful asana, which is Makadasana. In Makadasana, what all of you are going to be doing, you're going to be bringing your hands under your armpits and you're going to be, like scratching the armpits like a monkey. You're going to be visualizing yourself as a playful monkey. Yes. Visualizing yourself as a playful monkey. You're going to be clenching the peripheral molar bandha in Makadasana. दोनों पगड़ली संबर आने तिनकी पिष्टी बूम परिताने मोले द्वारे एक जंपले लावे मोदहता ऊंचा ठहरावे. Okay, now that's nice family hand. Now lift your knees up from the mat, interlacing your hands behind the back. Crossing your hands behind the back, holding on to your opposite elbows. In the Shambhu Mudra, gaze with your nose, engage the Mola Bandha in Vajra Sangarasana. प्रथम प्राणी हुए वैसे दोनों ये गुना धुए से गोदा ऊपर राखे धीरे आरे में पसारे धीरे. Now, entering into Khanjanasana. In Khanjanasana, sit on your toes. Yes. Sit, tuck the feet in. You will be crossing your right leg on the other, sitting on your heels, placing the palms firmly on the floor in the Shambhu Mudra. You're going to engage in the Uddiyana Bandha, where you're going to pull your stomach in and up. Gaze at your nose, visualizing yourself having perfect health in Khanjanasana. Khanjanasana Mavache Yakkatva Shishtira Bhave Prishte Padadayam Bhadra Hasto Bhumo Pradarayet. Now, the same position in Kurmasana, visualizing yourself as a tortoise. Gaze at your nose in Kurmasana. Now, entering the same asana in Yogasana. Gaze at your nose, clench the peripheral molar bandha in Yogasana. Budam niyamya viltabhram yukramela samahitaha. Now entering into Viyogasana. Now stand on your knees. You're going to bring in the feet to the opposite knees. And you're going to be placing your hands at your ankles. Clench the peripheral molar bandha, gaze at the third in Viyogasana. Goda marna ube hori, goda adara ke dehi. Ispadagi panirave, panauva magodati gayave. Now, entering into Ushtrasana. Stand on your knees, lean yourself backward, bend yourself backward, and hold on to your ankles. Yes, hold on to your ankles, nicely arcing your back, clenching the peripheral molar bandha. Look forward, visualizing yourself as a camel in Ushtrasana. Meridantagrantidhadi samifadi sustaman kapoto ashtansana brasam kuryamita asana. Yes. The next asana which you're going to be entering into is Jatyasana. So what you're going to be doing, you're going to be sitting on the ground, putting your buttocks on the ground and your knees, your heels are on the either side of your hips. You're going to be going down, lay down on your mat, hold on to your feet, placing your head on the mat, clench the pelvic floor Mulavanda, gaze at your navel, in Jatyasana. Jatyasana devi yadi samprikare sole mula dvaridati deve Pranam पानी को दहोरी पैसे बहोरी पुष्टि ऋषि करे सो ऐसे. Now, entering into Viratasana, this is dynamic posture where you're going to be getting up and going back. Getting up and going back in Virasana. Sorry, in Viratasana. जंगा पृष्ठे भूमिर्धाय जंगोदर्य ऊर्मे संस्थाप्य पृष्ठिवंशं वारं वारं स्पृशयति वरहासनं भवति. Now entering into Kapalatasana. I request all participants please watch. The acharyas are going to be demonstrating for you. Then we are going to be guiding you on how to do the asana as well. Yes. In Kapotasana. Yes. Yes. See? Very beautiful. In Kapotasana, you're going to split your knees, by the back, lean yourself forward, lean yourself backwards, place the forehead on the mat, and your hands reaching out to your toes. What you can do, you can give support for your own back when you're going back. You know, when you're bending your back, you also support your back in Kapotasana. Yes. In Kapotasana, visualizing yourself as a pigeon. मेरुदंताग्रंथिधार स्निग्धारी सुप्तमान कपोष्टांसनाभ्यासं कुर्यामित आसना. Okay. Now entering into Varasana. Stand on your knees, holding on to your opposite elbows in front of you. You look forward, engaging in the movement, clenching the pelvic floor in. Look forward in Yogasana. Sorry, in Varahasana. Sorry for that. In Varahasana, जालिनी भूमौ संस्थाप्य हस्ताभ्यां बाहु परस्परं धृत्वा सरलं तिष्ठेत् वरहासनं भवति. Now in the same position, tuck your toes, lean yourself forward, bring the forehead towards your knees. In yes. In Varahasana, Surya Chandram Vedanani Astani Khatyante Kuprabhumo Stapayitva Janubhyam Avanim Avastabhya Hasto Mastake Samstapya Pashtivitam Me Samstapyadhishtet Varahasanam Bhavati. Okay, now enter into and stand in Mundasana. So again, you're going to be placing your hands in Shambhu Mudra. Yes. In Mundasana. Connect all the parts of each day. So first, hold on to your elbows and then placing your hands on the mat in the um, Shambhu Mudra. Placing your hand between your hands. You're going to be lifting your legs up and keeping your leg up straight in Mundasana. Gaze at your nose in Mundasana. अदो मुंडासनं वक्ष्ये सर्वेषां प्राणिनां सुखम् ऊर्ध्वमार्गेऽधिपदे दत्त्वा दार्यं मारितं सिद्धिः. Okay. Now, relaxing yourself into Andasana. Tuck the toes, placing your knees on the mat. Lay yourself forward. Bring your hands to your respective ears. Clench the pelvic floor in Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose in Andasana. पतला से बतावे कोमा हरियर पे मिलावे पराग पाए कुछ करे वैसे देवू यदि मेरा निवेश है. Yes. Okay. Now, entering into Viparita Shalabhasana. Lay down your stomach. Switch the hands in front of you and lift your head, chest and your thighs up in Viparita Shalabhasana. Shalabhasana Dasya Rathavirinda Namake Gandhavirinda Saite Shishagandhasanam Tata. Now, entering into Kapalasana. You are placing your palms underneath your thighs. Under your thighs and lifting only your leg up. Lifting your thighs up from the mat. Clench the pelvic floor Mula Bandha. Move forward. In Kapalasana. Kapalam Bhuman Raya Urdhvam Padam Nyaset Kapalasanam Bhavati. Yes. Now, enter into an advanced asana which is Akasha Kapotasana. So basically the same position similar to what you had in Kapalasana, where your hands are underneath the thighs and the calves. You're going to be lifting your leg up and bending your back in Akasha Kapotasana. Yeah. Okay. Let's start with the Akasha Kapotasana now. Now it's all of your turn to do it. So, see, very easy. First, bring your palms. Your palms should be, bring your palms underneath your thighs. Palms facing up. Your partner is going to be lifting your legs up. If you're not able to bend, at least keep it straight. In Akasha Kapotasana, you need to walk your knees forward in. When you're putting your knee in, your hips gets up, and then slowly jump your leg up in Akasha Kapotasana. उष्टास्ते स्थित्वा चरणो भूमौ तप्य मस्तकोपरि नृत्वा पृष्ठप्रदेशेन भूमिं स्थापयेत् आकाशगभूतं भवति. Yes. Okay. Now entering the next asana, which is Chatakasana. Now place your forearms on the mat, sit on your heels, move forward in Chatakasana. Visualizing yourself as a bird. Clench the pelvic floor, Mulabandha. Gaze at your ears. Inhale. Hold your breath and exhale. Yes, in Chatakasana. कोपरापर्यन्त हस्तराम अमस्तं भजानोमि नाभ्यसङ्कुचितिष्ठेति शतकासनं भवति. Yes. In Chatakasana, sorry. Now, you're going to be coming into an advanced asana where you're going to be lifting your legs up from the mat, bending your back, arching your back like a scorpion in Vrishchikasana Dve. Clench the pelvic floor, Mulabandha, look forward in Vrishchikasana Dve. Vrishchivapaksh parivangi pasti ditva shire jugam vidayako Nityadi shanti sarakasya Vishaparam Vrishchikasana. Okay, now yes. Yes. In Kapotasana, sit on the sitting bones, sit on your heels. Oh. Okay, let's all try to do asana in Vrishchikasana. Yes, that's beautiful. And please, all the participants, all the viewers, please give a try. Yes. Okay. That's beautiful asana chara for sir. Now entering into Vrishasana. Now bring your right foot closer towards the perineum, and left foot you're going to be turning it. Yes. Yes. In Varahasana. Sorry, in Vrishasana. Sorry for that. Let's start with the Vrishasana. Inhale. And exhale. You're going to be engaging in the Antranga Kumbhaka. Inhale fast and exhale as slowly as possible. Gaze forward, clench the pain from Mola Bandha in Vrishasana. Yama Gulpata, the Mola, Vavapagya, the Detam, Viperitas Special Boom and Vrishasana Rambidu. Yes. Now, entering the next asana, which is Lolasanam. In Lolasanam, you're going to be lifting your legs up in the Vajrasana, from the Vajrasana position in Lolasanam. Lolasanam Sada Kurya Vayu Lola Pagadana Sri Vayu Prasadena Sri Cheta Bhavetitam. Yes. Let's now repeat the Vrishasana on the other side. Now bring the left leg in front of perineum, twisting your right leg outwards, placing your hands on the mat respectively, visualizing yourself as a bull in Vrishasana. Yama Golpeta the More Vavabhagya Detaram Vivaritya Special Boom and Vrishasana Namluhu. Yes. Yes. Now let's now repeat. Let's now enter next set of sequence, which is Bala Gunasana. Now in Balagunasana, you're going to be raising your right knee up. Yes. Your right foot is placing on the mat and your right knee is raised up. Placing your hands on your respective knees in a Shambhu Mudra. Clench the pain for your Mula Bandha. Visualizing Swamiji in your witness space in Balagunasana. In Balagunasana, Asana Kavara Jalabika Arjai. Now, entering the next set of asana, which is next asana you're going to be entering into is Grahasana. In Grahasana, you're going to be increasing your hands, wrap your hands, and you're going to bring your hands underneath the thighs and the calves, and holding on to your ankle. Yes. So, in standing up, placing your hands under the thighs and your calves, wrapping your hands, placing it on your ankles. Clench the pelvic floor in your bandha. You're going to be engaging in the Chantaranka Kumbhaka, which is inhale, hold your breath, and exhale. Inhale and exhale. In Grahasana, visualizing yourself as an entire planet Earth. In Vrishasana. In Grahasana. In Grahasana. Parithle Bhumo Samstapya Jana Madhya Kupastapya Hastabhya Gulpa Pradesha Dhritva Tishtete Grahasanam Bhavati. Now let's repeat Balagunasana on the other side. Yes. Balagunasana on the other side. Asana Kavana Jalabika Arajai. Now enter into the next asana, which is Utkatasana. Now sit on your heels to step. Keep your knees together. Place your hand in front of your heart and Namaskara Mudra in Utkatasana. You're going to continue to engage Antara Kumbhaka, clenching the Mula Bandha. And you're going to engage into Uddara Bandha as well. Now you're going to put your stomach in and up. Look forward in Dandasana. Sorry, in Utkatasana. In Utkatasana. Vijasti yata udajana yatrasne padadalo pari snigdabhyamana uttara kannaya aprishya pitam smriti muka tatyam. Now, in the same position, spreading knees wide apart, holding on to your, crossing your hands behind the back, holding on to your opposite elbows. In Vajrasangarasana. Yes. In Vajrasangarasana on the other side. Okay. प्रथम बना पाए जैसे देवरी यदि बिना मुझे से गोदा उबे राके तेरे आवे वापस आए धीरे. Now entering into Anilasana. In Anilasana, you will be placing your hands underneath your feet and palms are flat on the mat. Complete engage Antaranga Kumbhaka. Inhale and exhale as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible. Clenching the palm for Mula Bandha. Look forward. Yes. In Anilasana. देवो हाथ भूम परित्राणी कबूनी जाजी नागला गाने पगा देव ऐसे विधि करे पुष्टि तेल की परिदेरे. Now enter into Padavasana. What you're going to be doing, you're going to be placing your hands underneath the thighs, underneath your feet, and you're going to be walking front and back. Frontward and backwards. Comfortable for a Mula Bandha, visualizing yourself as the grace, as the Padakas in Padukasana. हस्ततले पादले कृत्वा तिष्ठे गच्छेत् पादुकासनं भवति. Now enter into Kukodana. Placing your hands on the mat, you're going to be lifting your legs up and down, up and down, up and down, rapidly in Kukodanam. Place the palm for Mula Bandha. Look forward. Visualizing yourself as a rooster in Pukudasana. In Kukudana, Hastadale Bhuma Krita Padalecha Udam, Vyan Titra Bhumis Pratriyate in Rishasanam Bhavati. Sorry, Kukudanam Bhavati. Now, let's enter into Viparita Nityasana. Now, in the same position, raising your legs up in the air, and you're going to be switching your hands, literally dancing in your hands in Viparita Nityasana. Yes. In Viparita Nityasana on the side. Yes, come on, please come on to your hands. Come to handstand position. And you're going to be switching. Yes. You're beating your hands on the mat, one at a time in Viparita Nityasana. Hastatala abhyam bo astabhya urdhvam padabhya kurvam hastatala abhyam natram kartavyam viparita nityam bhavati. Okay. Now stand straight. Stand straight. Lean yourself forward. Place your left hand at your left ear. Sorry, right hand on your right ear. In Kunjarasana. Clench the belly from Mulabandha. Move forward. Engage in Sahaja Kumbhaka. Inhale. Hold your breath inside as long as possible and exhale in Kunjarasana. अथ लक्ष्मी महादेव कुंजरासन उत्तमं करणे एकेन पादाभ्यां भूमोतिष्ठे शिलक्करः. Now switching the legs. In Kunjarasana. Now let's repeat Kunjarasana on the side. Switch the hands. Kunjarasana. एक अथ लक्ष्मी महादेव कुंजरासन उत्तमं करणे एकेन पादाभ्यां भूमोतिष्ठे शिलक्करः. Okay. The next asana is Kadambasana. In Kadambasana, sit down. You're going to be bringing your hands underneath the thighs and your calves. Okay. In Kadambasana, you're going to be holding on to your ankles. Holding on to your ankles, keeping your feet flat on the mat. Clench the point for Mula Bandha. Engage in Sahaja Kumbhaka. Visualizing yourself as a sacred Kadamba flower. In Kadambasanam. Pashti Bambur Avastabhya Hastadvela Gulpa Dhritva Tishtet Kadambam Bhavati. Now entering into Pavanamuktasana. Placing your feet on the mat, sit on the ground, knees raised up. Wrap your hands around the legs, holding on to your opposite arms. Nicely hugging your feet towards yourself. Clench the peripheral Mulamanda, look forward, look straight in Pavanamuktasana. Dvayostapadayos pani latva swastini tambake javani vakshisi sadhu baddhadikara bandhanai. Now, entering the next asana, which is Chakorasana. In Chakorasana, let's start with the right side. So you're going to bring your right leg behind your ear and your left leg is extended and lifting yourself off from the mat in Chakorasana. Now, please bring your leg, behind the neck. That's beautiful. Placing the hands on the mat and lifting yourself up and balancing. So also what you can do, first lift your body up. Lift your buttocks up from the mat and keeping your legs on the ground. So you're all participants understanding. So you're not able to put your leg behind the neck, no problem. At least resting on top of your shoulder. Lift your buttocks up. If you're not able to lift it, lift your buttocks up and then slowly lift your legs up from the mat. Gaze at the third eye. Clench the peripheral Mulabandha in Chakorasana. Purvatam Charishparapitam Vajrasam Tata Chakorakancha Sharabha Bhujangam Vristikam. Now, relax yourself, entering into Dhanurasana Dve. Now, you're going to be rolling on your right foot with your index and middle finger to Pranamudra. And you're going to bring your right leg all the way to your ear. Your left leg is extended. Lean yourself forward. Hold on the toes of your left foot with your index and middle finger to Pranamudra. Clench the peripheral Bandha. Look forward. Visualizing yourself as Paramashiva's bow. In Dhanurasana Dve. पादाङ्गुष्ठोरुतानिभ्यां गृहीत्वा शरणावधि धनुराकर्षका कृष्टं धनुरासनमीरितम्. Now entering into Ashtavakrasana. Entering into Ashtavakrasana on the other side. Ashtavakrasana. In Ashtavakrasana, you're going to bring in the right leg on top of your shoulder. And your left leg is going to be crossing. Place it on top. First, I request all of you, if you are able to extend it out, at least lift yourself up in this position. Place your hands firmly on the mat. Lift yourself up. Balance in this position. Once you build the balance, you can extend the feet out straight. Yes, in Ashtavakrasana. Clench the feet floor Mula Bandha. Look forward in Ashtavakrasana. वाशिष्ठोणकोन्दिन्य मुदुकुकुलमेव च अष्टावक्रतोत्थानं मयूरं सेतुबन्धनम्. Okay, now entering into Pranasana. In Pranasana, placing the left foot on the right inner thigh and placing the right foot firmly on the mat. You're going to be placing your right hand underneath the right leg, placing it on the ground, and while placing your left hand on the left knee. Gaze at your third eye. Tuck the chin. You're going to be clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha. Visualizing yourself as immortal in Pranasana. Eka praveda vakshami karoti yasta chamaraha eka paramuro bhadra skandenya pada vaksham. Now, in Parshvanascendrasana, in the same position, the left leg, you're going to bring it all the way to your right hand, crossing your right hand. You're going to bring your right leg on the other side of your left knee. And what you're going to be doing, you're going to be bringing your left hand in the front, bring your left hand underneath the gap. Yes, bring your left hand underneath the gap. Your right hand is going to be clasping behind the back, holding on to your left hand. Yes. Gaze at your third eye. Clench the pelvic floor Mula Bandha. Inhale, hold the breath, and exhale in the Sahaja Kumbhaka in Parshvanascendrasana. Parshvanascendrasana. Vamormula Pariveshi Pragishtiste Privartitangaha Srimastinato Aditamasanam Syat. Okay. Let's repeat the same set of sequence on the other side, on our left side. Okay. So now let's bring the left leg behind our leg, extending the right leg out and lifting your body up in Chakorasana on the other side. Yes. Chakorasana. Purvatram Charishpadapitam Vajratram Tata Chakorakranji Chalabha Bhujangam Vrishchikam. Now entering into Dhanurasana. Now hold the big toes with your index and middle finger of your left foot. Bring it all the way to your left ear. Lean yourself forward. Hold on to your right foot in Dhanurasana Dve on the other side. Padam Gushtotipanibhyam Dritva Shavanavadi Dhanura Akashanam Kristam Dhanurasana Miritam. Now Ashtavakrasana on the other side. Bring the left foot on top of your shoulder. Crossing your right leg on top. Placing your hands firmly on the mat. Lift yourself up in Ashtavakrasana on the other side. Vashishtanakondinya Mudakukulameva cha Ashtavakratotthanam Mayuram Setubandhanam. Now, In Pranasana, yes. In Pranasana, bring the right foot to the left in the thigh. Your left knee is raised. Place your hand underneath the left leg, placing it on the mat, and your right hand you're placing it on your knee. In Pranasana. एतत् प्रवेदं वक्ष्यामि करोति यस्य चामरः एकपादमुरो बद्ध स्कन्धेन पादरक्षणम्. Now entering into Parsvanascendrasana. Now you're going to be sliding the left leg underneath sliding the right leg underneath the left leg and bring it all the way to your hips. Your left knee is raised. You're bringing your right hand in the front, bringing your hand, bring it inside the hole, and your left hand, you're going to be bringing it behind the back and clasping onto your left hand. Yes. Parsvanascendrasana. Vamolmoolarpyadakshapado Janodariveshi Dakshidakshina Pragishte Privartitanga Srivatsinatoridamasana Syat. Yes, that's beautiful. Now entering into Ardha Paschimottanasana. Now you're going to be bringing the right foot towards the perineum and the left leg is extended in front of you. Inhale, raise your hands up and exhale. Lean yourself forward, hold on to your left foot, engage in Mahamudra Bandha, clenching the perineum floor in. Pull your stomach in and up, tuck the chin to the chest. In the Mahamudra Bandha, in Paschimottanasana. Ardha Paschimottanasana. एकं पादं प्रसार्य एकं पादस्य पाष्टेन सीवने सम्पीड्य हस्तद्वयेन प्रसारित पादाङ्गुष्ठं धृत्वा जानुपरि मस्तकं न्यसेत् अर्धपश्चिमोत्तानं भवति. Now you are going to be bending the right leg. You're going to be bending your right leg and lifting. You're going to be holding on to your left sole and extending the feet straight in front of you. In Crouchasana, visualizing yourself as a crane. Tuck the chin, or you're going to be clenching the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Look forward in Crouchasana. Vasishtamanakondinya Udukukkuramemacha Ashtavakratotana Mayuram Setu Bandhanam. Yes. Let's now repeat the same sequence on the side, on the left side. Ardha Paschimottanasana on the left side. Yes. Clench you're going to engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Bring the left leg to your inner thigh and your right leg is extended. Lean yourself forward, holding on to your right leg. Engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Clenching the perineum floor in. Pull your stomach in and up. Tucking the chin to the chest in the Mahamudra Bandha. In Ardha Paschimottanasana. Ekam padam prasarya. Ekam padasya paष्टेन सीवने सम्पीड्य हस्तद्वयेन प्रसारित पादाङ्गुष्ठं धृत्वा जानुपरि मस्तकं न्यसेत् अर्धपश्चिमोत्तानं भवति. Now you're going to be bringing the left leg to the hips and holding the soles of your right foot with both your hands and extending the right leg straight in front of you in Crouchasana, visualizing yourself as a crane in Crouchasana. Uttarapadam Croucham cha Maricham Veerabhadrakam Nagarajam Trikonam cha Suptangushta Prasarine. Okay, now enter into Swastikasana. Sit in a cross-legged position, placing your hands on respect the knees in a Shambhu Mudra. Gaze at your nose. You will be engaging in a Mole Bandha, clutching the praying floor in visualizing yourself radiating peace in Stikasana. जानो वेरंतरे सम्यक् कृत्वा पारितले उभे जिकाय समासीनः स्वस्तिकं तत्प्रचक्षते. Now, in the same position, you're going to be placing both your hands holding on to your ankles. And tuck the chin to the chest in the Janmara Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Engaging the Jivachara Kumbhaka. Inhale, visualizing the prana. Life energy is going through all the parts of your body. Visualizing yourself as a Goraksha, a protector in Gorakshasana. Jana Vorantare Pada Uttalo Vyakti Samsito Gulpo Chachatya Hastabhyam Uttanabhyam Priyatadaha. Now, entering into Bhagasana Dve. Now you're going to bringing the right foot on top of the right thigh. Bring the right foot on top of the left thigh. And you're going to be engaging in the almost the Shanmukhi Mudra, where you're going to be placing your hands at your eyes, your index finger on your eyes, your middle finger on your nose, and your thumbs at your ears. Yes. Gaze at your third eye, clench the pelvic floor Mula Bandha in Bhagasana Dve. वामपार्श्वयुगं स्थाप्य दक्षाङ्गीं वामजङ्गमे मध्यमताजङ्गं दृष्टे नासादृष्टि शुपिक्रमैः. Now, relaxing yourself. Now bring your feet in the Padmasana position. Bring your left foot on your right thigh and right foot on the left thigh. Placing your palms next to the body, palms facing up. Gaze at your nose. Clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha. You are going to be engaging the Kakachinja Kumbhaka, where you're going to be curling up your tongue like a tube. Inhale through your tongue and exhale through your nose in Yogasana Dve. Uttana Acharana Krutva Samstapya Rijanino Asana Abri Samstapya Chottanankara Yugmakam. Now entering into Urdhva Kukutasana, placing your hands on the mat, lifting your body up in Urdhva Kukutasana. Visualizing yourself as a rooster in Urdhva Kukutasana. Vashishtanakandinya Urdhva Kukurameva Ashtavakrutotpana Mayuram Setu Bandhanam. Yes. Relaxing yourself. Now you will be placing your hands between the thighs and your calves, placing it firmly on the mat. Clenching your pelvic floor Mula Bandha, gaze at your nose. Continue to engage Kakachinja Kumbhaka. Please curl up your tongue like a tube. Inhale through your nose. Exhale. Inhale through your mouth. Exhale through your nose. Visualizing yourself as a celestial garland in Siddha Haratali Asana. Pratimam Padmasya Kokare Hastade Vubhora Sambhidore Ubehatari Bhudari Rake Pohocha Bodh Sambhimedake. Now in the same position, lifting your body up in Hamsasana. Clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose, visualizing yourself as a swan in Hamsasana. Yes. Kukkutasana sthitva skandam paryantam omiti tishteti hamsasanam bhavati. Okay. Now, in same position, you're going to be placing your hands at the middle hole. Not the hole between the thighs and your legs, the middle hole. Come out to your knees. You're going to be placing your hands in the middle hole, interlacing your fingers behind the back of your arm, the kumbhaka, and placing your forehead on the mat. Clench the Mula Bandha, look forward, visualizing as Paramashiva's bow in Karmakasana. Pratamam Padmase Kontane Goda Sandima Ikardere Tarapa Durasi Karodo Ane Kone Upala Sandile Tane. Okay. Now raise yourself up. Now you're going to be placing your hands underneath the thighs and your calves, under the hole, and placing your hands on your chin. Placing your hands on your chin, continue to engage in the Kakachanja Kumbhaka, curling up your tongue, inhale through the mouth, exhale through the nose, gaze forward, visualizing yourself as a turtle in Kurmasana. Bami Jangabada Chinapava, Dahi, Jangapurba, Mayava, Pahaya, Amsaga, Hata. Sorry. Now, in the same position, you're going to be tucking the chin to the chest in the Jandarabandha. Gaze at your nose in Granthi Vedasana. Atavakshe Neelakanta Granthi Vedasanam Shubham Yakrit Nyata Rutra Kshipram Sukshmavayu Niveshayete. Now, in the same position, you're going to be laying down on your back in Uttana Kurmasana. Yes. See, your hands are going to be underneath the thighs and your calves, this way. Place your hands on your chin and roll on to your back. Yes. Visualizing yourself as a turtle, clenching the pelvic floor of Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose in Uttana Kurmasana. Kukkudasrabandastam karabhyamita kandaram Pikam kurmavaruttana mekaruttana kurmakam. Now, raise yourself up, entering into Pangu Kukkudasana. Now, you're going to be placing your hands in the middle hole. In the second hole, the middle hole in Padmasana. Placing both your hands. And one hand is going to be holding up to your wrist. Lift yourself body up. Clenching the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Look forward in Kakachancha Kumbhaka. In Pangu Kukutasana. Please engage in the Kakachancha Kumbhaka. In Pangu Kukutasana. Kukkudasi stitva ekena hastena anyasya manibandhan dhritva hastatalena bhumim vishtabhi tishtayate Pangu Kukutam bhavati. Now, repeating Pangu Kukutasana on the other side. Just switching the wrist. Your right hand is going to be holding the left wrist now. That's all. Kukkutasa stitva ekena hastena anyasya manibandhan dhritva hastatalena bhumim vishtabhi tishtayate Pangu Kukutam bhavati. Okay, so one thing for all the participants, you'll be placing your hands in the middle hole. Or all of you see, look here. This is Padmasana, right? You're going to be placing your hands in the middle hole. In the middle hole, yes. Now, enter into Vridrasana. Now, placing your elbows on the feet. Placing your elbows at your feet. And resting your chin on your palms in the Paramashiva. Clenching the pelvic floor, Mula Bandha. Look forward, visualizing yourself as a vulture in Vridrasana. Etasya angushtayo more korpore sanniveshaye paritvartya karo prishta angulilata gopita. Now, raise yourself up, increase your fingers, placing it on in front of the navel. In Padmasana Trini, please engage in a Kakachancha Kumbhaka. Curl up your tongue like a tube. Inhale through the mouth. Exhale through the nose. Engage the Mahamudra Bandha. Clenching the pulling floor Mula Bandha. Pull your stomach in and up. And tucking chin to your chest. In Padmasana Trini, visualizing yourself as a fully blossomed lotus. उत्तान चरण विदाय विधिव शक्ति स्थित योगिरात् उत्तान सकरो च शक्ति युगले अन्ते साध कृत्य समौ. Now, in the same position, keep your legs in Padmasana, placing your hands on your respective knees in Shambhu Mudra. Engage in Kakachancha Kumbhaka, clenching the pelvic floor Mula Bandha. Gaze at your nose. Visualize in yourself as a lotus in Padmasana Chatvari. Etat Padmasanam Kuryat Pranavayu Prasiddhaye Shubhasanam Sadadhyaye Purayitva Punah Punaha. Now, enter into the next asana, which is Karmakasana Dve. In Karmakasana Dve, you're going to be holding on to the big toes. Your right hand is going to be holding on to the big toes of your, with the index and middle finger together of your left leg, and you're going to be rotating the left foot. While your left hand, you're going to be placing it on your left, on the knee. Yes. Continue to engage Kakachancha Kumbhaka in Karmakasana Dve. Atanyasana yoga Purakarakshanaat Kritva Padmasane Pado Angushta Jangalo Sthitam. Now, lay down on your mat, toes pointing outwards, palms sitting up in Vritasanam. Relax your whole body in Vritasanam. Bring awareness to every single part of your body. From the tip of your toes to the crown of your head. To every single part, every single pore, every single strand of your hair, every single cell in your body. Bring complete awareness into it. Breathe in and breathe out as slowly as possible and as deeply as possible in Vritasanam. Uttanam Shavaradbhumo Shayanantu Shavasanam Shavasanam Shramaharam Chitta Vishranti Karanam. Visualize Swamiji is liberating you. Let your whole being vibrate with the Mahavakya. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Om Nithyananda Paramashivoham. Let your whole being relax in this position in Vritasanam. Bring complete awareness to your breathing. Relax your whole breathing. Avoid any movements. Now, start to wiggle your toes and your fingers. Bring your thighs to your chest, rocking yourself from side to side, and raise yourself up to a comfortable seated position. Yes, that's beautiful. All of you have completed totally 300 asanas of the Nithyananda Yoga. Actually, all of you have completed 400 asanas of the Nithyananda Yoga. Totally 400 asanas all of you have covered. That's so beautiful. How each and every one of you are doing a sequence. Yes. Now, with this, let's now offer our gratitude at Swamiji's feet. Bring your palms in front of your heart. Close your eyes. We will now conclude the session with the Purna Mantra. Om Purnamadah Purnamidam Purnat Purnamudachyate Purnasya Purnamadaya Purnamevavashishyate Om Shanti 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 Hari Om Tat Sat Sarvam Bhagavat Shri Nithyananda Paramashiva Paduka Paramastu Om Nithyananda. Yes. Thank you all for joining. Thank you, Nithyananda. We thank all the live viewers who joined us live for today's Nithyananda Yoga. Do feel free to reach out to near and dear ones who too wants to experience this most authentic yoga available in the whole planet, the Nithyananda Yoga. Share it with your near and dear ones so that they too can experience this beautiful gift that Swamiji is giving out there in the world, giving out for each and every single one of us. And if you want to have personalized guidance in the yoga, feel free to come and join us at the Paramashiva Sena program starting at the first of every single month, and which is happening at KAILASA Guinea-Bissau and also in KAILASA Tiruvannamalai. And also do not miss the upcoming celebrations that KAILASA is hosting, just like we're just a day ahead celebrating the Vedic Tamil New Year, which is happening on April 14th. So do come and join us, become part of Kailasa's Tamil New Year celebration. Welcome all of you for joining us, and thank you all for joining into today's Nithyananda Yoga, and meet you all tomorrow at 4 a.m. UK Standard Time. Thank you all. Nithyanandam.